Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Valders High School. We are in the Valders Gymnasium here on a nice snowy Saturday afternoon. We got a 1 o'clock tip time for non-conference play between the Valders Vikings and the Cedar Grove Belgium Rockets. I am Dan Wagner here in the Valders studio with Todd Grall. How are you?
How you doing?
Good. We're just pretty much right up to tip-off here. We are ready for the national anthem. We'll kind of review the starting lineups and talk about the two teams. And live action from the Valders Gymnasium coming right up on Danimal's house.
Would you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem? Good afternoon and welcome to Valders High School. Cedar Grove, Belgium High School, Valders High School, and the WIAA record good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. To the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. And now, for this afternoon's starting lineups. First for the Cedar Grove Belgium Rockets, a sophomore, number 2, Grace Conlon. A senior, number 11, Alexis Baum. A junior, number 13, Tara Schmitz. A junior, number 14, Caitlin Morris. And a sophomore, number 15, Sophie Bechtel. The Cedar Grove Belgium Rockets are coached by Mike McMinn and his assistant, AJ Caldwell. And now for your Valders Vikings. 5'4" senior, number 3, Cassidy Tuchel. A 5'1" senior, number 5, Morgan Rudmeyer. This afternoon, sports medicine coverage is provided by Licensed Athletic International Fair. Aurora Medical Center located.
All right, everyone, we are ready for some live action here. Todd, we got a couple of teams here that are unfamiliar with each other. The Rockets play down, south a little bit more. We've seen this team in the tournament a few years, but generally, not really that familiar with Cedar Grove Rockets. They are very similar in size school. They're a Division IV school, 290 kids. They come in with a record of
5-2.
Yeah, 5-2. And then Valders coming in with a record of 2-5. But again, Valders had a real solid victory the other night against Kiel, and they've done a lot of positive things. So we could have a pretty even game here, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. Cedar Grove Belgium has lost their last 2, so kind of different swings. Valders winning their last 2, and Cedar Grove losing their last 2. So hopefully some positive things for Valders today.
Yeah, so Valders and man-to-man, Cedar Grove running their action. Looks like they're running their set offense. Nice little double team by Fisher. We're going to have a three-point attempt up top. No good. Oh, not my bad. It dropped right in. Number 2, Grace Konzik. Konzik averaging 10.4 points per game.
Yeah, hit the heel of the basket and went straight up and dropped through.
And nice little post entry to Grace Neufeld.
Yes.
And it's going to be 3-2. Valders showing early pressure. We're going to get a turnover.
I think that surprised him a little bit to put that quick pressure on, and Cedar Grove not ready for it.
So Fisher inbounds to Hickman. Another solid game for Hickman in last game, and a nice little floater, no good. Neufeld looking for the offensive rebound, tipped out of bounds. They'll go back to the Rockets.
Nice drive by Morgan.
So Valders pressuring, looking, I don't see a huge height advantage or speed advantage for the Rockets. They did get over that level, though, and she's going to miss the layup, rebound Hickman. So
yeah, that's the Cardinal sin there, there were 3 players behind Valders' defense.
Neufeld, nice little rhythm shot, and no good. Rebound Hickman, and no good. And we're coming back. Rebound to Tara Schmitz.
Yep.
So now Schmitz gets it over to Konzak. And again, just straight man-to-man. Tuchel kind of loses there. Good help, Neufeld.
Yes.
And another rebound for Morgan Hickman. 10 rebounds last game for Morgan Hickman, Todd.
Morgan Hickman is
she's probably 5'4".
Yeah, right. But I mean she is in there battling all the time.
Well, just kind of a nose for the ball,
right.
And there's really a lot. You got to give a lot of credit to just a player's ability to read the action and try to get their nose in there and know when to strike. So another attempt and a make for Grace Neufeld. So Grace Neufeld being aggressive early on, a lot of shot attempts. Full court pressure again for the Vikes, and we got stepped out of bounds. It's going to go back to the Vikes.
The Grace is wide open on that inside. They're letting that ball get passed freely into that post.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm looking. I don't know which player it is. Apologize. Like I said, we don't know these teams that well, but I believe Coach Otto said that one of Cedar Grove's starters was with an ankle injury.
Oh,
and another post entry down to Zipper entering the game for Neufeld, and we've got 6 points all on 2-footers. So now we don't want to give that up, but so far Cedar Grove not able to capitalize, but Cedar Grove's getting layups off of our pressure. So I guess if they turn it over, cool, but you don't want to give them layups.
No.
So now Tuchel owns her space.
Got her again.
Nice little baseline. Great power up.
Oh, very good. They're getting a free look to that post every time.
Yeah, I agree. And boy, so long as that's going to be the case and there's no help or double or fronting, I'd say you got to keep with that. Megan Holcomber going to check in for the Vikes after the free throw. Good to see Zipper in there and kind of getting it going. She had a tough game last game when it came to. Statistically, it was average for her, but it was tougher to get in her flow because she kept getting into foul trouble, and so
right. And she still had 11 in the second half. So it was huge.
So you want to kind of erase that and work. Hey, offensive rebound, Fisher right back into Zipper, and it's a bucket. Just like that, Valders up 9-3, and this might be another turnover. Zipper with the deflection, and oh my goodness, that's beautiful. The ball never bounced out of bounds, and she went out of bounds to get it, so it had not become out of bounds until she touched it.
Right.
So Rick Rodell wise. And another foul. Boy, Cedar Grove is a little bit uncomfortable right now. Valders pushing the pace. That's been kind of a flavor of Valders really in all the games this year, Todd. Valders has always looked to push the ball up and early offense, attacking off the break. They got in a little trouble in the middle early in the first 2 games.
Oh, great.
Claire Zipper makes the free throw. Audrey Wagner is going to check in for Caitlin Fisher. But when that defense doesn't get set, sometimes you do get some easy ones.
Yeah, their heads weren't even turned around. Mm-hmm. And Claire was under the basket. Nice pass.
So next free throw, no good, and it's going to be our ball. Ooh, it's white ball, yeah.
White ball.
ref kind of halfway pointed. Did you see that?
Right. He was ready to give it to Cedar Grove and then change his mind.
You know, Cedar Grove had played last night. They played against Oostburg last night. Oostburg's a very good team in Division III. Oh, nice little entry, but recovered Holcomer. Way to save a turnover for your teammate, Megan.
Got her again.
And again, single coverage in the post. And I like to see that one skip maybe.
Yep.
There was triple down there, and the left wing was wide open. We're going to almost have a travel. So now Wagner up defending. And nice little job. Nice job by 13. She's going to get it back. We're probably going to have a foul. Yep. You could see that developing, Todd.
Right. Yep.
You know, if you're Zipper and you're listening, officials deem defensive players in their minds as they're deciding if there's a foul or not as legal or illegal. And when you are not in front of the person you're guarding, first free throw up and good for number 13, Tara Schmitz. But if you're behind her, I mean, if you almost breathe on them, you're going to get that whistle is going to blow.
That call went on Morgan Hickman.
Oh, it did? Okay. I thought that easily could have been on Zipper.
Right. That's what I thought it was. But yeah.
When you know you're illegal, you've got to you're like on thin ice there. You really got to be careful. Hickman, another baseline drive. We're going to have 2 free throws. Todd Hickman had 3 of those little kind of slide around, faster to the spot type layups on the right side last game, and now she's going to shoot a pair on the same type scenario. So 10-5, 14:37 to go. First free throw good for Hickman. Free throws have been better for the Vikes the last couple games. I don't know, have you noticed? I mean, we had like 15 makes last game.
Right. That's what, we kept on getting fouled by Teal.
They were converting and then held on to that lead. So
yes.
Now, are we going to have another turnover? No. Okay. Yeah. Cedar Grove not very comfortable with pressure. They're just a little bit stumbling a little bit. Valders pressure making a difference. It's tough to play on back-to-back. I mean, anytime during the year, Caitlin Fisher going to return for Hickman. It's tough to play back-to-back ever. But especially now since you're like less than 24 hours from your last game.
So I assume they played last night.
They're playing
here, they're playing in the afternoon.
And they played, it's hard to do that anytime, but now to do that earlier in the year when you really haven't had your legs yet. Nice, good, strong move there. Megan Holcomer pushing. And she's going to get Neuenfeld out to Wagner. Wagner's going to get it to Fisher. 3-point shot up, no good. And rebound Cedar Grove. And steal, got a turnover. Oh, a little travel. She must have traveled after she caught it. But when you play back-to-back, boy, it's tough to get going. I mean, regional finals, a lot of times, first quarter's kind of sluggish, and then people get going. Cedar Grove, tough matchup against Oostburg last night. Oostburg plays fast. They're probably a little stronger than Cedar Grove. So 11-5. And then you wonder, too, is Cedar Grove kind of still learning who they are without that player with the ankle injury?
Right.
So 3-point attempt. Up and good. Number 14, Caitlin Morris. So Cedar Grove cuts it to 3 here, 11-8. We got a wide open skip over to Fisher. Early offense, shot up, no good. Rebound to Holcomer. Kicks it out to Wagner. Wagner's going to shoot a 3, no good. And rebound to, is it Vital? And we're going to have a foul.
Might be on Caitlin Fisher.
Yeah, I just kind of bumped her a little along the side. Cedar Grove, you look at their statistics, they've got 6 kids averaging 7.8 points a game or more. There you go. Nice little tip by a Holcomer. Now, way to handle that. Good pressure, good stop and go, change of speed. Holcomer's definitely got a little strength probably in that matchup. And mismatch in the post.
Oh, boy, that was a huge mismatch.
Yeah, pretty big there. And now Brunmeyer ahead to Fisher. Fisher's going to skip it to Holcomer. Looking in the post, nothing there. Nice little skip. Brunmeyer open 3-pointer and no good. Rebound, Cedar Grove. Did either player get off the floor on that one?
No, they both were standing.
They both.
Nobody jumped.
That's so odd.
It was almost like a standoff.
That's so
because
odd.
Nobody
Like,
jumped.
there was 4 feet on the ground on that rebound. Like, at what point?
And the ball was shared between them both there for a while.
Yeah, and Cedar Grove pulls it away. So now inbound Cedar Grove, good pressure. Thinks about the three.
Seen a little
nice
shuffle.
little back cut. Nice little back cut there.
Yes.
Way to find her. Who is that? Number 0?
Yes.
Aubrey Marty. That was a smart evaluation of the play, back cut, and her teammate found her. Now back to post entry. Little skip over to the runner for Hickman.
Get there.
Almost,
Over
and
the back.
that's again. A player just has to learn. Like, she was absolutely, without question, behind and illegal on that decision to jump. And knowing that you're back there and the ball's like 2 feet in front of you, you just got to lay off. You got to lay off, or you got to be in foul trouble and whine about it.
Beat right again off the press.
Yeah, and we're going to get a travel.
But when Valders is fronting, that ball was inbounded, and the girl took off to the hoop, and she had a wide open layup again.
I mean, so far, Cedar Grove not really able to. Now they're in a 2-3. High post. Oh, nice little pass.
Oh.
Great pass by Hickman to find her teammate.
Another bust out.
Yep, now
Another
they're going
bust
out. And now behind, and we got a foul. That was a good example, Todd, of what I was talking about. As that official, and Coach Otto doesn't like the call, but as that official is evaluating that play, in his mind, there's a portion that says, is number 3 legal or not legal? And if she's not legal, any contact, he can justify calling that as a foul. I think that was a little light, but it's a case in point of how officials think and going the other way. And if you can understand that as a player, now you figured out the answer to get out of foul trouble.
Right.
So now Hickman up to Tuchel. Quick early offense, no good. Valders a little cold here. Cedar Grove up 12-11.
Yeah, all of our points have come in the paint.
Yep, and there's a little runner by Tuchel. Got it. Another basket in the paint. Valders regains the lead. Neufeld set to check in. Pressure still happening for the Vikes. Valders, I like the idea that they're pressuring, probably thinking they're tired and wear them out. Maybe that'll make a difference. So
Good
nice rebound, Claire Zipper. Now she used her dribble. Hickman's got it. Hickman looking ahead to Fisher now. Fisher, again, early offense. Quick and no good. Those shots are not going. And we're going to have a foul. Fourth team foul for the Vikes. We got a doubleheader going on in the gym today. If you hear any kind of action in other places, we've got both Cedar Grove Belgium teams, actually all of them. Right, boys and girls, all the teams. There's a JV 2 game down at the elementary school. JV 1 is over on court 3 right now for boys. And girls varsity on the main court. And then boys varsity will follow, and then girls JV will be over on the secondary court after this game.
Way to read it, Morgan Hickman. Just didn't come up with the steal.
So Hickman up in business again. I mean, I've seen 13 handle the ball quite a bit. She's pretty comfortable. Oh, nice little move. No help D, and she blew it.
I think
she had what she wanted there.
Right. She's overlaid a couple.
Yeah, she pretty much had what she wanted. Just didn't come. Okay, now corner action, post, and we don't have weak side there. I'd like to see Caitlin Fisher get down, look for a rebound on that. But Cedar Grove in a 2-3, and so Valders kind of cold from the outside now.
Claire just had no angle on that one. She tried to go off the backboard and had no angle.
So nice strong skip over to 15 and rebound number 11, and she's going to put it in. Number 11, Alexis Barr, averaging 12 points a game for Cedar Grove.
She's their leading scorer.
So now Wagner up top to Fisher. Nice little put down. That one's easy. Yep. Oh, we got to have that one. And jump ball, maybe? I think we got to jump.
Yeah.
That one,
was
Claire
as
had
good a
wonderful
look as
position
you're
on that
right.
one.
She had a nice look right at the basket and just didn't convert. But that's what you want right there.
And it is a little unusual in a 2-3 to get that free of post entry. Oh, nice. Oh, that one's going to be tipped. Turnover Wagner. And now Wagner will stick with the full court pressure. And, oh, nice quick shot for Cedar Grove. Rebound down low, and we're going to have free throws.
Oh, let's hope
so
this
now
is
let's
not
see if
against Grace
this is
again
on
here.
Claire. That'll be
yeah.
24. Okay. So Claire avoiding that. Another thing with defense, Todd, is you got to try to block the ball after the offensive player releases it, like block it out of the air. When you're reaching down and touching it while they're still possessing it, that's a pretty much high-risk play right there. So first free throw up for Caitlin Morris. Good. She's averaging almost 10 points a game as well. And second one, good.
And she's got 5. Yeah.
So now we're seeing this, Todd, a variety of Cedar Grove Belgium girls scoring. That is kind of difficult to guard. You can't really key in on one. And so now Wagner's going to turn it over again. And block shot for Hickman, and it's going to be baseline.
Now, Valders not been able to convert on any threes.
No, I mean, since they went to 2-3.
Right.
We haven't been able to shoot out there, and we talked about that. If you're going to have 2-3 against you, shooters got to make shots, and so far we haven't. So nice little opposite pass. We're going to have a jump ball.
Still Cedar Grove's ball.
So, again, we talked about the sluggish maybe start for Cedar Grove. Potentially a result of, all right, offensive foul going down. Aubrey Marty with the offensive foul. Ref decided that she either brought her arms up or she moved on that inbounds play. So now, again, we got to get to the wings. We got to get a couple top sides, maybe a post touch, and we got to be able to why aren't we shooting that shot?
That's wide open.
Too much thinking. That's a wide open 3.
There
we go. Nice job. Wagner didn't have anybody within 4 feet of her.
That's Grace. Grace Nonfeld, 6 points.
Stood still, lost all her rhythm, and then missed it.
Don't fall.
Nice job, Neufeld. And now, ooh, careful. Hickman out of the game now. Wagner is going to push ahead to Holcomer. Nice little 2-foot jumper.
Nice.
Got it.
I'm glad. It was nice to see her, get her feet under her, square up, and just hit that little shot. Good shot.
So now Valders with the lead again, 17-16, 0. Jeez, you might get called for another illegal screen. Oh, that's going to go back to Valders. So timeout. We're going to go. Todd, we're seeing the balance of Cedar Grove Belgium because, Valders, decent amount of Valders scoring is coming from Zipper and Fisher and Hickman. We've got Caitlin Fisher averaging, actually, I don't know if I have the totals here. Yeah, I do. Okay. So Caitlin Fisher averaging 9.3 a game. We got Morgan Hickman at 9. We got Zipper at 11. But then it kind of falls off. Cassidy Tuchel's at 7, but you got pretty good balance for the Rockets, and a variety of girls are hitting them. A couple 3-pointers, right? 2 or 3 3-pointers for the Rockets, and a couple offensive rebounds.
Right.
So
the scoring has come from the post today from Valders.
Yeah, and now Cedar Grove content again to play the 2-3 until we can show we can shoot the ball.
Yeah, we got to prove we can hit a 3.
And
look at that nice little entry.
Yep, we'll take that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good. I'm surprised that Todd, if I look at Valders' statistical data, I'm seeing that Fisher and Tuchel are about the only ones that are a significant threat for 3-point. Oh, nice job. We're going down. All right. So, good job, Morgan Brunmeyer. Morgan Brunmeyer was legal or straight up and offensive foul call. So now, is that looks like 5 and 5 here, but
right. That
That
clear?
might have been the team 6. Yeah, so next fall for Cedar Grove and Valders is going to get free throws. So now Brunmeyer on the corner. Now Wagner's got to consider. And Holcomer won't shoot that. Well, okay, steps in for a two-pointer. Good decision. Megan generally isn't going to shoot threes, but a rhythm two will take. Good decision by the freshman.
They kind of let her out there. They sagged back on Claire Zipper, and it was wide open.
Yeah. Well, and that's the diversity a team needs. If you prove you can't shoot, people dare you to shoot and go home a winner. And so you just got to make them pay if they're going to give you stuff. Nice basket down low, number 15, Sophie Beidel. And Holcomer is pushing over to Brunmeyer. Brunmeyer up to Wagner. Wagner to Fisher. Fisher, let's get this one now. Oh, that's got to be a foul. Yep. After the shot, after she landed, Cedar Grove, Belgium, number 5, Josie Horn boxed out the shooter, and the official felt like she landed and then got hit. So it's going to be a loose ball foul. But since they're in the penalty, Caitlin Fisher is going to shoot the front end of a 1-on-1.
Caitlin looking for her first points of the afternoon.
First free throw up and good. Valders has been shooting free throws better, no doubt about it. I don't know if that's just, I mean, we kind of commented a few weeks ago, it takes a few weeks for kids to get their legs under them, but also sometimes like the weights. If you're lifting weights the day before a game, generally you're gonna not shoot as well. Oh, nice little skip, and I'm sure Valders was done early last night, and so maybe we're gonna. Oh, nice job. Okay, so Black ran out of bounds.
Okay, huh? But
so if you're the offensive player on the weak side for Cedar Grove, when they were running across, was out of bounds, and that is a violation.
Okay.
It's not a
I've
foul.
never seen that called.
Yep, I've called that before. Yep, you got to stay in bounds. You got to stay in the field of play, otherwise it could be an advantage, like going around defenders or whatever. So now Wagner on the top. I'd like to see her stick one of those threes up there. I think number 5's taking that top 3 away.
Nothing there.
Yep, and Valders can be patient. They'll get a good shot if we keep moving the ball around.
Yeah, just keep moving that.
Yep, we got to look for that post entry. Two-hand target. Two-hand target if you're Claire. Valders just really exchanging. So after they pass.
I've seen that coming.
After they pass, they're just exchanging.
There's a good pass. That girl came out too far.
And another basket for Claire Zipper. She kept it up. Very wisely kept the ball up over where nobody could get it. Claire's got
10 already.
10 points. She's 6 feet tall and long. And I don't know that Cedar Grove has anybody that's going to reach that high. So now Valders still in man. And nice little skip out to 11. No good.
Clear ball.
Rebound Hickman. Hickman's going to push. And right over to Zipper. Zipper back out. Now right swing it. It's one more, and that's going to be it. Oh, okay. I thought that might have been a 3.
Good drive.
And Wagner, no good. I thought that one more was going to be a 3. And
stop ball. Short. Good.
Oh, good job. Yeah, don't. Okay, we're going to have bonus free throws here. So Cedar Grove, number 5.
What's her second, I believe?
Josie Horn. Going to be guilty of the foul. She's going to take a rest with her second. First free throw, no good. And, oh, there we go. Good job. Good job. Way to lay off, Cassidy. No numbers, and she's just going to keep going. Offensive.
Another one. That's her second offensive foul that she has taken. Good job by Morgan Brunmeyer.
Well, yeah, I mean, her second foul now, Sophie. She really never kind of decided anything other than I'm going to go to the hoop. So she kind of made that decision and
head down
stop,
and lean the shoulder in.
Brunmeyer was there. Brunmeyer not really able to get it going offensively. Tuchel, 3-point shot up, no good.
Good rebound.
And nice. Hey, all right. This announcer jink is Jinx is far more powerful than I ever imagined, Todd
Right.
Grall. I
Morgan
mean, I
Brunmeyer.
say Valders is shooting good at free throws, and we stopped making free throws. I say Morgan Brunmeyer hasn't been able to get it going offensively, and she puts in a bucket. So I think Valders has really been terrible on offense lately. We haven't been able to do much. Darn it. Now, what's the deal here? So a little break for number 0, and she's going to get it. So 26-20, 4:33 to go.
That was just a sloppy pass.
Yeah, we're going to have more free throws by Zipper. Andy Taylor in the game for the Vikes as well. Grace Neufeld checking in. So really, kind of still anybody's game. You know, Rockets been getting it going a little, but Valders coming alive here the last few minutes, and the free throw line helping. So now that's free throw good for Claire Zipper. And they'll give us a 7-point lead. Second free throw up and good. You see, Todd, the mark of, every statistical category tells somewhat of a story. And last game, Valders shot a lot of free throws. This game, Valders shooting a decent amount of free throws. It tells me that they're playing with some confidence.
Right.
And it tells me they're getting post touches. It tells me that, they're kind of holding their own. So rebound Taylor, and I'll get it to the other side. Good job. And it's going to be Holcomer's pushing.
No, nothing
So now
there.
Holcomer back over to Brunmeyer. Brunmeyer, tough angle.
You got to bounce
Got to fake
that.
it. Fake it to make it, or you've got to bounce pass it. Yeah, because she's giving up some height. Cedar Grove extending a little, and the last 5 possessions ago they've had some deflections. They're coming up to play that passing lane.
Right. Oh, that's
So
a
tough
pass.
angle, and that's going to be a foul and free throws for Brunmeyer. Foul on number 11. Alexis Barr. Is that her second? First.
Third.
Okay.
Or is it?
So now Valders a chance to push the lead to
first.
10. Morgan Brunmeyer, free throw, no good. I'm going to try this reverse jinx again. I mean, Morgan Brunmeyer has not made a free throw this season yet. Let's go, Morgan. Free throw up and good. My
Good,
goodness,
there you go.
Todd.
Yay.
I feel magical. We're influencing the game, but
Yes, by being the opposite.
all right,
Valders
now
and
back
Dan.
to being serious here now. A good little help by Taylor, almost a travel. Swings it over. And Wagner defending on Barr. 3-point attempt.
Good.
It's going to go? No.
Oh, no. Boy, that
And
thing just laid on the
white ball.
rim.
Yeah, it kind of delayed. Sometimes you just about to jump, and it makes that one more bounce or
Right.
delay.
There was not much movement offensively by Cedar Grove Belgium on that. We're playing man, and there were a lot of girls standing.
So
Up the
Wagner
ball.
in the corner and swings it out to Neufeld. Back to Wagner. Nice
Get up.
little post up to, look opposite. We had look opposite. And we're going to get a
That
bucket
worked.
anyway. Yeah. For a post player, if you sense 2 on you, you have to immediately get your antenna up and say, hey, where did that come from? Because wherever that came from, I might have a teammate open. So
That was
Boy, I
Grace's 8th point of the game. So that's
nice. And she came out aggressive.
right.
Right away, she was shooting first, 4 shots or something, or 4 out of 6 shots.
Good D,
double
good
team by
D.
Valders. So Cedar Grove going to kick it back out and reset. And good defense, Wagner. And, offensive rebound. We'll get a couple free throws for Cedar Grove.
That's going to be on Morgan Brunmeyer.
Starting to build a little bit of a lead here, Todd. Cedar Grove hasn't scored in a little bit. These would be important free throws for them. you know, when it's a 4 or 6 point game, you're fine. You know, you start getting double digit, you're in danger zone. You're kind of like one run away from being down 20. So Cedar Grove probably needs to make some kind of a stance here the last 2 minutes of this half.
She's got it.
Free throw up and good for Barr. And little skip pass, bad angle. Bad angle. 11 was waiting for that. Cedar Grove does a nice job of kind of knowing where the passing angles are going to be. They've had quite a few deflections. So that's going to be a turnover, and Cedar Grove, Belgium's ball. Now, Valders bringing pressure back, but they're not belly to belly. This is what I would call token pressure. The belly to belly is more like aggressive, trying to get steals, and kind of token pressure is just don't let them freely walk it up. So Valders still man. And that's going to be a foul and bonus free throws. Just kind of snuck around. It's another good example of legal and illegal. Okay, so as soon as the head and torso of the offensive player is beyond the defender, now that defender changes from legal to illegal. So contact is on them. So once she snuck by, that baseline official called the block, and we're going to have a couple of free throws.
Kaylin Morris on the line. She's got 3, 4, 5, 6 points.
First free throw up, no good, and it's going down. White ball.
Let's add to this lead here. Let's get one here.
Yeah, I mean, I still would like to see a little 3-point run here. I mean, other teams are going to see that Valders is not consistent from the 3-point line, and they're going to keep coming back to this. So, I mean, whether you can get today's win or not, you have got to figure out how to be able to make 3-point shots that are open in this game today. It's not like
look opposite
the 80s, you know.
Nice
So good job,
Claire.
Zipper. Good job, Zipper. Now timeout, Valders. We're going to have a couple of subs. So, yeah, I mean, this game right now, the recipe for Valders could still be go ahead, throw it in.
Right.
But now let's say you play a team that's got 2 6-footers or a lot of muscle/beef in the middle.
Right.
And if you can't get anything in the middle because that middle's covered up, at some point you got to be able to shoot the ball. So
yeah, Claire's got 14. Grace Neuenfeld's has 8 points. So you know you've got 22 out of your 33 points from your post.
yeah, and it's unusual that you would see that many post points against a team that's playing a 2-3 zone. Usually 2-3 is designed to plug up the middle, take away drives,
right,
and be able to rebound out of. And so this is kind of unusual that Valders is able to get all these post points. Nice little footwork.
They just have not been able to convert down there.
Yeah,
They've had a lot of layups.
They have, yeah, you're right. So now Hokemer driving and poked away a little. So 1 minute mark, first half. Hokemer now looking over the top. See, 11 was right on.
I thought she was going to steal that.
Oh, top down.
There you go. This is going to be wide open. Good swing. Come on, Megan.
So now Hokemer's looking and skips over to Taylor. Taylor to Wagner. And we're going to have a foul maybe? No. Jump ball.
How does that happen?
I don't know what the odds are.
Because it actually hit the top of the rim. Hit the top of the rim and bounced a couple times, and then
yeah, I mean, the ball's probably sticky, and that is probably the more likely spot. There was one time in Chilton, I don't know if you remember this, Todd, Alyssa Wagner shot a free throw, and on a free throw, that ball got stuck on the top of the iron.
Oh, boy.
Like, not the side, not between the rim and the backboard. It was, like, on the top of the iron.
Just balance.
It just stopped.
Wow.
And it was, like, the most unlikely thing. I've never seen that before in my life.
Good little play here.
Hey, come on, let's make this one no good.
Air ball. Top ball.
So now Cedar Grove down 12. Could use a basket right now. Number 2 up 3-pointer, no.
Claire with another
20
rebound.
seconds to go.
Let's
now,
play for one maybe.
Yeah.
Nice pass.
Yeah, nice job. That's how it'll end. No, and good box out, number 11. Now Wagner will kick it out. 3-pointer up and no good.
Valders had their opportunity in the post too. I mean, I think there's probably about three opportunities where we had point blank entry passes and we missed them too. But I mean, happy to be up 33-21 at the half.
Yeah, I mean, early on, I would say for the Cedar Grove Belgium Rockets, they had a hard time getting it going. I mean, kind of in the beginning with offense, maybe a little hangover from last night's game. But then they found a groove, and multiple players were scoring for Cedar Grove. Came back, took the lead somewhere around like 17-16 or maybe 19-18 or something, and then they got kind of stalled a little bit. Like you said, they had a hard time making some of those point blankers, and give Valders credit for being right there. Give Valders credit for getting that rebound afterwards. But Cedar Grove kind of really in a lull here the last part of the first half. And then Valders able to convert on the free throw line, and they continue to power the ball into the post. And like you said, what is it, over 20 points for post players?
Right, yeah, 22.
22 points for very unusual against a 2-3. So generally that's not going to happen. But, hey, it is what it is. And I guess curious to see if Cedar Grove's going to go back to man or if they're going to change up what they're doing. We still have yet to make a three-pointer. Is that correct, Todd?
That's correct. Yeah, no threes.
Yeah, no three-pointers. So, all right. So, again, we have boys game is going to follow. However, we will not be broadcasting the boys game. We both have daughters that are going to be playing on the other court for JV1, and we're going to be kind of packing up and unfamiliar with the boys game. So we'll just be doing the girls game here. But, guys, if you are visiting from Cedar Grove, if you happen to see the little QR code thing out in the front and grandma, grandpa, or friends or family are on, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to this broadcast. We're just at halftime, so stick with us here. But the Animals House channel, we're going to have truck tractor videos, some how-to stuff, and then we're going to broadcast the Valders Girls games, likely for the next few years. So thank you for tuning in. You can click the subscribe button if you want to see updates or other news on the channel.
Or if you want to be a sponsor, or
absolutely.
get us a free dinner or something.
Cedar Grove. I feel like there's something near Cedar Grove. There's something I buy. It's like charcoal briquettes. Grove charcoal.
Oh,
Grove charcoal.
Really?
Is made. I believe it's from somebody that lives near Cedar Grove. They sell it at Piggly Wiggly, and it does a wonderful job of giving a wood fire taste to hot dogs or burgers or anything. You basically just use it like charcoal, but it's wood, and it gives you an excellent flavor. So there's a free promo for you, Grove Charcoal, and members of Cedar Grove. The address is 6605 Grimms Road if you'd like to thank us for that. So, all right, guys, we're going to get you back out to the halftime here. 6 minutes to go. We'll come back at the beginning of the second half. All right, everyone, I'd like to welcome you back here. Oh, that's going to copyright me. Oh, darn it. Charlie,
doesn't care.
Charlie, you're killing me, man. I can probably go and delete that, but that was probably 10 seconds worth of Shania Twain, Man, I Feel Like a Woman, and that's going to be enough to copyright protect this entire hour and 50-minute broadcast. It's one of the flaws, but I can go back and I can trim that. It just takes like 20 minutes. So, oh, our own player ran into her.
Yes.
And
Steal by Hickman.
Yeah,
keep her
here
head
we go.
up. Keep her head up. Oh, one hand.
Oh, they're looking for flavor there.
And what a foul by Grace. I mean, that's hustle. You gotta compliment her for following that play.
Valders in 1-3-1.
Yep.
Now Valders in 1-3-1, and it's going to be a little deflection running around. Cedar Grove not comfortable. Oh, nice little take. Nice take by 13.
Rebound,
Offensive
girls.
rebound. 14. No good. And Grace rebound tears it out.
Outlet that thing.
And throws it right back to 14. And
you can't get up?
No, she was dribbling still.
Really?
She did get up, but the ball was dribbling. That's going to be offensive. Oh, interesting. I thought that might have been offensive.
I thought so too, but maybe she gave a little hip. I don't know.
She might have moved a little. You know, the flop is an interesting topic, Todd. I watched it on YouTube only, but Valders boys played at Kiel last night. And there was a couple plays where Valders would dribble in normally, and all of a sudden Kiel would just go flying backwards. And those darn officials gave them the call. There was like 4 or 5 offensive fouls. And, you know, to some degree, so long as you're going to get an advantage by faking or dramatizing contact, you know, you could argue you need to do it if your opponent's doing it in order to stay even. Whether you think it's right or wrong, if they're getting an advantage 3 times and you're not doing it, now you got to make that up. Nice skip and good on an extra pass, and we're going to have an N1. Todd, Cedar Grove looks very comfortable playing against this zone to me. Some teams, and like I said, we're not really that familiar with Cedar Grove, but some teams play against zone a lot, and then some don't. So if you play against a team that's playing a lot of man, rebound Fisher, and then you throw a zone at them, all of a sudden they start flubbing up. And now, in this case, we put a zone on Cedar Grove. They actually look very comfortable. So now let's get the first three-pointer. No good. Rebound 13. Schmidt, and all the way down to the middle, and it's going to be a travel.
Valders never stopped ball. She got right to the hoop with the rebound and took it the length of the floor. So Valders got to stop ball. Lucky to get a travel.
So 13-point lead here, 36-23, and tough angle on that. You're talking cross to cross.
Another tough
Cedar
pass.
Grove is jumping those lanes. Good little 2-foot jumper and rebound 11. So now pushing ahead, 15. Tuchel's going to get it. Is she going to? No. Good hustle. Good hustle, Cassidy. Tuchel Forrest Gumps it out into the hallway. I don't know what percentage of listeners know what that just meant that I said, Todd. In the movie Forrest Gump is not really all there, and he plays football, and he says, "Run, Forrest," and he runs for a touchdown, and he never stops running. He runs all the way into the locker room and out of the stadium, and nobody told him to stop, so he kept running.
Right. Yeah.
And so Tuchel just went out that way. That's why I thought of that.
Oh, I thought that was our first three.
So now look at Cedar Grove. Nice catch. And covered up. Now we're going to have a 3 if she skips it. And nice. Nice job, Cedar Grove. Todd, I think Cedar Grove plays pretty well as a team. You know, like they share the ball. Again, we talk variety of players. Now triple coverage on Zipper.
Still
and we just can't find the range. So if you're Cedar Grove, I think I got to double and triple the post. Now a 3-point shot. 15, no good. And Fisher up the sideline.
Gonna go all the way.
And steal.
Too late.
Oh, we're going to get it back. Tuchel, the little runner. Got it. So now Valders in 1-3-1 now. We'll see if
Cassidy Tuchel's fourth point.
Valders extending now. No, I think Cedar Grove is quite comfortable with this. They've got 11 on the opposite block pretty regularly.
14 again.
So, yeah, Cedar Grove, you can just kind of tell a player's comfort level when you see it live. And Cedar Grove is very comfortable playing against that 1-3-1.
They were very frustrated playing against the man. So, I mean, I would consider switching that back.
And, maybe a couple possessions, coach might. And Hokumer kind of fiddling around in the middle. And, little flop. Hokumer's in the lane for a while. So there's a little skip. And, again, doubling the post. Cassidy with a little runner, no good. And we got a block. Hokumer going to get called with a blocking foul. Baseline out of bounds, Cedar Grove. So now Cedar Grove playing well, but still looking at an 11-point deficit here. Wagner coming in for Fisher, and Neuenfeld's going to return as well. Did Claire start that half?
Yes, she did. Yeah, and then Grace started. Claire came in.
Oh, okay. No, just Grace is back in.
Right.
So now we've got 2 posts down there. So we talked early in the year. We never really saw that, and now Coach Otto finding that occasionally. Nice block. Claire zipper. Keep it up.
Ahead.
And over to Wagner. Wagner's looking to push. And Wagner skips it over to Tuchel. Into Claire. Now let's hit a three-pointer. Come on, Cassidy. No good.
Battle. Oh, we got bust out again.
We got deep. We're going to give up a layup. And Cedar Grove cuts it to 9 and forces a timeout by Valders. So kind of pretty easy to understand what's going on here, Todd. We've got Cedar Grove clearly emphasizing the post defense, because so far in this half there's been 2 or 3 players on anybody that caught the ball in the post. Megan Hokumer's been down there, and Claire Zipper's been down there. Grace Neuenfeld's been down there, and there's multiple players on them, and we're kicking it out. We're making good decisions, but we're not able to make three-pointers. So,
unless somebody proves they can hit one, and nobody has made more than a 10-footer this whole game.
Yeah, so it's going to be tough if we want to keep going to the post until they take it away, but now they're kind of taking it away. So now got to figure out the next move here.
Cedar Grove, Belgium has had many breakout opportunities where fast break, where they've got girls that leaked out and they just didn't convert. And that one was a nice, easy layup.
So now Andy Taylor in the game, and Neuenfeld up to. Now we got to look. So I like the inside out, though, still.
But that post at the top, they've got to look down.
So outside shot for Hokumer. I like what Hokumer did, though. She didn't shoot that 3, and she took a little rhythm step in and shot a 15 to 17-footer. I mean, maybe that's part of the answer to see the ball go through the hoop. It can be a little weighing on you when you don't see the ball go through the hoop. Nice job, Neuenfeld. Tip ball. Now Valders in man, and again, look, not comfortable. So you read that completely right, Todd, that now with Valders in man, look at the offense is 40 feet from the hoop.
They don't like pressure.
They must play against a lot of zone. That's kind of the only explanation.
Maybe that conference, they're from the Big East South, maybe a lot of their opponent play zone.
Could be. Oh, nice little back cut, 11. And, nice pass. And that's going to be a bucket.
Foul.
No, a foul. That didn't go in, did it?
No, it didn't.
I thought it might have gone down, but. So foul on Audrey Wagner. That's her first, team third. And we're going to have free throws for number 11, Alexis Barr.
No good.
First free throw, no good. Alexis Barr, a little under 50% on the year.
She's got 6 points for the game.
Second free throw bounces around, no good. Rebound, Zipper. Out to Holcomer. And Holcomer to Taylor. Taylor's going to try a three and got it. All right.
The lid off. Andy Taylor.
Way to get Valders off of the three-point schneid there. Andy Taylor. I believe that's her first three-pointer of the year. And now Valders back up double digits. Taylor attacking and kicks it out. Little mid-range. 14 gets it. Yeah, all right. So now Valders got to keep at it here. 10-point lead. A lot of game left. Holcomer back up to Wagner. Wagner's going to get a three up and got it. All right. So now two three-pointers for Valders, and now that's the recipe. We gotta be able to. I don't want to only see three-pointers. Good job, Neuenfeld. And Wagner closes out. One more rotation, a three-pointer, and we're gonna have a run out. Here we go. Let's run it. Phil opposite Audrey and bag it. Nice move. Rebound, Wagner. Wagner gets it up. No good.
Another rebound.
And nothing in the middle. Deep again. And Taylor defending. Another offensive rebound. Foul, 2 free throws.
It looked like all ball from here, but...
you know who Hubie Brown is?
Yes, he was the coach of the Atlanta Hawks years ago, and an NBA announcer.
I love listening to Hubie Brown when he used to be an announcer. I don't think he does it anymore, but I absolutely love listening to him. The guy's got a wealth of basketball knowledge in his brain, and he would share it with us when he would sit behind the mic.
Yep.
But one of the things he would say is, if you miss a layup, you give up a layup.
Oh.
And that actually happened down here. We had Holcomer, Wagner miss, and then we give up a layup because everybody's kind of clustered. Somebody inevitably runs out, and you give up a layup.
Right.
I know maybe that's NBA kind of thing, but there's something to it. So
Megan just didn't have the right footwork on that.
It was a nice little stutter.
Yeah.
And we got another little run out. Now Wagner get behind her. No good. Good to contest. Grace Konzik on that play. So now Holcomer gets it up to Wagner. Maybe another one. No.
Kick.
Over to Fisher. Let's get a third one.
There we go. Galen Fisher.
So if you're Cedar Grove, Belgium listening in, I apologize. We are total homers here.
Caitlin needed that one. I mean, she's had, I don't know how many shot attempts, but she's had some open looks from three. And to see that first one go down is a great feeling.
It is. And for the team, too, now you look at that and you say, Annie Taylor hits the first three-pointer for Valders as a team in the basketball game with, 12 minutes to go in the second half?
Yep.
And then just like that, then Wagner hits one, and then Fisher hits one, and it's contagious. It is. It's so funny. It's so funny how what happened a couple plays ago can affect your ability to do positive things on your opportunity, but it does. It's contagious. Success is contagious. Missing is contagious. Doesn't have to be, but it kind of is. So Valders opening up a 15-point lead now. And you go back to that timeout, Todd. Go back to that timeout and say, all right, we came on 1-3-1. Cedar Grove looked very comfortable, cuts it to beneath the double digits. Coach Otto comes out and man, Cedar Grove not comfortable, not scoring. Valders getting a couple to go, and now the lead's 15. So now Cedar Grove inbound. Valders back to man. Got Taylor, Wagner, Zipper, Holcomer, and Fisher in the game. And 13, really not looking to shoot outside. It seems like the girls for Cedar Grove are comfortable. Oh, that's going to be a block. Yep. Okay. Baseline out of bounds. Cedar Grove. Cedar Grove not really getting much for three-point tries when we play man. So now good defense on the inbound. Little deflection. Corner picked it up. Could have a good trap. Now how'd she... nice move. And it's going to fall. Nice move, Alexis Barr. She attacked. She was assertive and got her footwork, laid it up, and the harm.
Alexis Barr has 9 points.
Lexus, from what I can see from statistical data, 24 for 40 on the year, 60% for twos, and that's a quality clip right there. 60% for 2-point tries is very good for anybody. I mean, that's Giannis level.
Right.
So now Wagner. Oh, okay. So now Cedar Grove back to man. This is where we traditionally have gotten the ball in the post.
Get up, Megan.
And foul, we're going to have free throws. So now Cedar Grove back to man. We see if we get Grace back in the post. And I don't know that we were in that offense yet. I think that looked like zone offense on that possession. So Megan Holcomer, no good.
Take your time here, Megan. Eye it up.
A lot of free throws on the year for Megan Holcomer.
Front of the rim.
And this one, no good. Rebound Rockets, 12-point deficit. Approaching the second half. Now she's looking to attack. That would be a big three-pointer right there.
She got it, drilled it.
So that all kind of started off of Alexis Barr's attack, and she kicks out. And now Cedar Grove cuts it to 9 again. And now back to the post like we talked about. Now let's see if we go right back to it now.
Look opposite when she gets that, when she catches that. Oh, nice cut. Oh, deflected off the top.
Yeah, another turnover, Wagner. Now we got defense, so she's going to pop that. Oh, and good job. She missed. Good no call on that one. And nice job, Holcomer. Holcomer's got no numbers, but a lane and nice little pull-up. No good. And it's going to go back to Val. Oh, I didn't see that.
I think it might have.
Maybe.
I think it went off of Valders' foot.
Okay.
She was trying to dribble it, and
there was just a lot of black over there. And so Andy Taylor takes a rest. Good minutes for Andy Taylor during that little stretch right there. No fouls.
Cedar Grove Belgium's just hanging around, you know. I mean, here Valders had it up to 15. Now you're down to 9. So.
Well, good for Valders to be in games like this, though. I mean, you got to learn how to win, too. This group of seniors, hasn't traditionally had, 80% winning records. And nice drive by Alexis. And, now you get a lead, and then you got to learn how to preserve it. Now, this would go a long way. Yes!
Nice. Kaylin Fisher for 3.
So now back to double digit, 12-point lead. But when you're in this moment, Todd, you can't be thinking anytime something bad happens that you panic and you think, oh, my goodness, the world is falling apart. You just got to dig in and keep going. Nice defense. Oh, who are they calling that on?
I think he's going to call that on Claire.
Neufeld?
Grace.
Okay, that was Tuchel. I didn't see Cassidy's action. Good help by Grace Neufeld on that play. Free throw no good. 15. Sophie Beitel. Free throw up and good. Substitute in. Claire Zipper will return for Neufeld. So now, a little pressure by the Rockets. I like to see that. I like to see something different. Okay, coach is trying to see if they can find anything. When Kiel pressured a couple nights ago, Valders did show a little vulnerability. But again, that's where you got to learn how to kind of be winners and dig in and find your way. Nice job, straight up and down.
Nice little drop-off pass by Morgan Hickman.
Bucket by Zipper, yep. So, going down.
Nice deflection.
Jeff Schwartz on the call there. Did a quality job of officiating as usual. He also offered us as announcers mints before the game.
You can't beat that.
I mean, yeah, that's hospitality.
I'm sure that the crowd smells our fresh breath. You people at home.
Oh, nice job attacking. And that's going to be interesting. Okay. The over-the-back call is an interesting one too, Todd. We always think, well, if she's behind, it's got to be over the back. But there's got to be a hit. there's got to be a hit, and just because you grabbed it behind their back.
I think Caitlin Fisher is going to get a.
Oh, that was tough. Zero just kind of ran into her. Did you see that, Todd?
No.
I was kind of watching that, and Zero was coming across and kind of just ran into Fisher. And Fisher gets called for the foul. Ball don't lie. Here you go now. Rebound. Way to get your hands in there. Tuchel. Hickman's going to run the break. And nice job. That's got to be a block. And we got free throws. Still a lot of game left here, though, but Valders 52-39. You know, it doesn't matter what the score was with 7-11 left. You got to keep playing. You got to keep making good decisions. And if anything, you almost got to play harder at the end because the other team's like making their last gasp.
Right. Morgan Hickman, I mean, normally has been scoring pretty good. She's only got a point today. So
she's been giving all the points to Zipper and Neufeld.
Right. Here she's got her second free throw.
So now approaching the 7-minute mark here, 53-39. Nice little lob. It's going to be steal Zipper, and Zipper not paying attention. Turnover. Number 15 will try a three. Got a foul. We're going to have 3 free throws. Tuchel got her on the arm. I thought so too.
As a post, I mean, is that tough? I mean, you know you got that rebound secured, and somebody comes sneaking behind. You got to be aware. You just got to.
Yeah. It's hard to teach awareness. It's like pocket awareness for a quarterback. I mean, some quarterbacks can have a rocket for an arm, but they have no sense of what's around them, and they get smashed and they're injured after 4 games. You know, and for basketball, in any sport really, just kind of awareness of all that goes around you. I mean, it's kind of something you just feel and do, and player just kind of wasn't sure on that one. So no problem here. Now Hickman bringing it up. Hickman sat a little bit. I kind of saw her with her ankle a little. Nice little kick out to rhythm. 15-footer, no good for Zipper. And full court pressure again. We're going to have a foul, and now it's going to be 2 free throws. Valders with 10 fouls. So we're going to head the other way, and we're going to be shooting free throws.
Double bonus, yeah, the rest of the way for Cedar Grove, Belgium.
I'm trying to do a little double duty here, Todd. Emma is playing a game started at 1 o'clock in Nebraska. She's playing against Haskell University. She just turned it over, threw it to the other team, and now they got a break. They're down by 9. We're doing double play-by-play here, Todd.
There you go.
So now Holcomer, who's that to? Okay, Zipper with the ball. Now no rush, just set it up. Coach agrees. He's like, run some offense.
Tough pass.
Don't have to rush, don't have to panic.
Bounce that. There you go.
And that's going to be a foul. That's another example of that illegal play, Todd. In order to be legal, you have to be facing your opponent. And Zipper was lower. The defender was behind and illegal. So if Zipper goes back into her and there's contact, that usually is going to go on the defense. So Claire Zipper going to get 2 free throws, makes the first. Second free throw up and good. Claire Zipper very reliable at the line this year.
Claire with 18. What a nice game.
18 points, but she's been 21 of 30 for free throws on the year. The only girl shooting more free throws on the team on the year is Megan Holcomer. And Zipper shooting at a 70% clip. So be solid with the ball. Approaching the 6-minute mark here. And Cedar Grove back to man. And again, I think we got to just keep looking in the post.
I mean,
they're playing straight behind. They're not really particularly aggressive. And there we go, post, and that's going to be.
She pushed her way out of there. Get it out.
Now reset. You can.
You
Yeah,
could
there you go.
burn a lot of clock here because they're not pressuring. They're not doing,
Okay, we have a foul on black 13. It's going to be baseline out of bounds. It's like a loose ball foul. But you could just see they're playing straight behind. Cedar Grove looks to me. Now, I know they're like the same size as Valders, but they kind of look like a smaller conference type school that plays a lot of zone. And then when they're asked to play man, they're probably not that good at it.
That was a good decision by Audrey not to follow her.
Yeah, I think she was trying to time the block, but so now a 10-point game. And Cedar Grove just saying, hey, switch if you have to, play man, find some pressure. Valders got to move the ball, take some time, but also we need to keep scoring. You're not going to win. I mean, you could win with 55, but you got to keep scoring here. And Larry, go look opposite. No, nothing there. Take a layup, basically. And now there we go. Post entry, improve your angle.
Give it to her.
And got to jump to it. There, no, we're good. We don't need anything but a rhythm 3 or a layup down below the 5-minute mark. There's a ton of game left, so you don't overthink things here. So now Tuchel, tough angle, over to Hokemer. Good possession for Valders here. Now somebody crashed the rebound. Crash the boards now. Crash the boards, White. Yes!
There you go.
What a possession for the Vikes.
Possession.
You're talking about 15 passes and a rhythm 3-pointer to go up by 13. So, those are little things that players and teams kind of remember that are building blocks. Now, steal Wagner. Good deflection by
I think
Tuchel.
Tuchel deflected that.
But these are like reminders to yourself and the team that, hey, you just got to stay strong. You don't panic. And still don't think we stop playing. You can't stop playing.
We're going to get a lane here.
And nice little kickoff. It's going to be a kick, baseline out of bounds.
4-minute mark here.
All right, so Todd, you look at this part of the game, I think what Coach Otto wants them to do is, hey, move it around, we're good. I don't see any gimmicks from Cedar Grove. I don't see where, they're trapping. I don't see where they're coming up in a different defense. I would look for that out of this timeout because Cedar Grove just called timeout for a reason. So I would look for gimmicks, encourage players to come to every pass, pay attention to what's around them, and then be aggressive and assertive with the ball. We take layups and we take rhythm shots. We just don't need, 1-on-3 drives. We don't need 4 shots, but you can't really stop playing. There's too much time left.
Right.
I think when you stop playing, then every mistake is like 2 mistakes as far as a mental psyche, because you're trying not to lose instead of trying to do what you need to do to win. So now Valders ball baseline. Nice little lob into Zipper, and we're going to get a turnaround, bounce around.
There you go.
And it falls. So 2 great possessions for the Vikes here, the last 2 down. Pushes it to 15. And we'll see if Cedar Grove has any gimmick coming out here. Nice little drive. Oh, that's a tough call.
Yep.
We didn't have his angle. He's calling a block on Cassidy. That's going to be her 5th foul. And so she'll need to get replaced here. Morgan Brunmeyer coming in for her. Tough one on that one. I mean, he had a better angle. Maybe she moved a little, but it sure looked to me like she was trying to take a vertical position, and the offensive player just kind of plowed through whatever was there. But so many of those are close, and we don't always have the same angle. So first free throw up, no good for Alexis Barr. And second free throw up and good. So now 14-point lead, 60-46. Holcomer, all right. So, and Wagner's going to take a little short little jumper. No good. All right, nice job. Nice job. Kind of 13 got stuck in the middle. Good defense, Wagner.
Yep, cut that off.
Cedar Grove kind of running out of time a little bit here. I mean, they got to get something going. I don't really see any sets. I see just kind of a lot of running. They're running the same stuff. You saw Kiel on Thursday, Todd. They ran 3 or 4 really sharp set plays.
Yep.
That led to 3-pointers. And it was one of those things where, as a coach, you try to have something that the other team has never seen before, and you use it at just the right time. And it worked for Kiel, but it's kind of vanilla. Now we're gonna have a foul. Looks like Caitlin Fisher got hit in the eye.
Got one in the eye.
Yep. Tough play. Hickman gonna come in, I think. 4th foul on Fisher. A pretty big gap to come back now if you're Cedar Grove.
And they haven't been much of a 3-point threat.
Mm-mm.
Checking into the Rocket lineup, 2 Grace Lenta.
Nice little team, though. I mean, I like the unselfishness that Cedar Grove has played with tonight, Todd, and multiple players contributing. Seems like a nice group to work with, and so now Valders with the possession, nothing new still, just straight man. There's no gimmicks for the Rockets. Nice screen by Holcomer. Wagner is going to work it around with Holcomer now. We got nice jump to the catch, and another one. Another one. What I want to see on that still, Todd, though, is I like one girl at about a 30, like at a 2 o'clock angle from the post in case she decides to kick it.
Right.
But then the other weak side people, they need to attack the block for the rebound.
Right.
Because usually the defenders are jumping to try to block Claire. Then you sneak in there behind the group. And, okay, now a little pressure, make the easy pass. Good job. And
we gotta.
Now we're going to give up a layup and one.
That is just
not a good play.
We just tried to throw it, a 5-foot player just tried to throw it over the top. When you can bounce that or fake it to make it, like you say.
Yeah, and there was no time limit there. There was nothing. Nice job by 14 playing the passing lane. See, Cedar Grove understands passing lanes. That's why I think they play zone a lot. Coach must kind of teach them that, because those kids have a good knack of being in the lane. We're going to get a wide open layup. Hickman, nice. One dribble, so the assist is still good. Woo, made us think about it. See, now, if you're the guard, you appreciate that Claire Zipper only took one dribble on that, so you get credit for the assist. And steal Wagner, and we're pushing. Now, do we need anything? Okay, we might get a layup or a look opposite. Bounce pass to Zipper, bucket. Now
she's got 26 or 28.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, we talked all year about how she's really good when she's in the game.
Right.
And I don't know how many fouls does she have tonight.
2. Let me do some adding here.
Yeah, I mean, still unusual. I still kind of cling to that. It's unusual to have a post have a huge game against the 2-3. I mean, just the nature of the 2-3 should prevent that. Unless that the 2-3 is stretched out. So if it's a 2-3 and you kind of pack it in, dare them to shoot, that's one thing. If you're going to extend out, play passing lanes, maybe I'm onto something here, because I was saying they like to play the passing lane. Now you are a little more vulnerable with that the paint area. But nice little stretch of basketball here for the Vikes.
I've got Claire for 26.
26 points, Claire Zipper. Outstanding. Her efficiency is going to be off the charts. So now Cedar Grove, Belgium inbound. Man-to-man still for the Vikes. Still nothing special really here. I mean, just normal basketball.
I
mean, Cedar Grove.
They're in no
rush, but
hurry
remember too. They're nice little 3-pointer. No good. Good hustle. Good hustle, Caitlin Morris.
A little over a minute.
Hickman up the sideline now. We got a minute to go. 1 minute mark all the way to the rim. And got it. Dropped it in. So, yeah, Cedar Grove kind of, it's time. It's time for the basketball weekend to be over for them. Tough game last night against Oostburg, and that's going to be a deflection. Actually, no, that's going to be out of bounds. The
passed it out of bounds, right,
okay.
On the line?
Yeah. So now 17-point lead for Valders, and Taylor, tenacious screen. And Hickman, now at this point, I think we're talking either no shots or layups only. Oh, we'll turn it over.
Yeah, I would just be passing the ball around on offense. Just
yeah,
Valders does not need a foul here.
No, you probably got, this might be it for possessions for Cedar Grove. I would like to see if we get a steal, that'll be a foul.
Wow.
And an and one. Nice job.
There was a reach by Andy Taylor before that, probably could have been a foul.
Yeah.
And
Josie Horn with, I don't know if she shot this game, but I've got her for 3 for 3 on the year, 100% for 2-point field goals. And she makes that one to go 4 for 4, and she's going to miss the free throw.
That's her first bucket of the game.
Way to get in the stat book, Josie Horn.
On Valders, just take care of the ball here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even really like the pressure at this point. No. Just kind of get through it. Now we're going to have Taylor. She's going to travel almost. No, she shoots it. Let's just get it out, dribble it out.
You don't need that.
Yeah, just dribble it out.
Come to the ball.
I mean, it's respectful. Good angle. Wagner with the ball. She's going to enjoy this time. And 3-2-1-0, and that's going to do it. Excellent job of Valders Vikings here.
Cedar Grove, Belgium will return to action on Tuesday night with a conference game at Wagner. Valders Girls will also return to action on Tuesday with a conference game at Jordan.
All right, so we are kind of back here in the Danimal South studio at Valders Gymnasium. Really solid game here for the Vikings. Now, you look at this week, there weren't any games for the Vikes all the way till Thursday. They didn't play Tuesday. I think the previous game was like the Friday before. But they win against Roncalli the previous Friday. Then really solid game against a decent Kiel team on Thursday. And then they come in here against a 5-2 Cedar Grove team. And, it was close early on. Valders pushes it to double digit in the first half and then holds on down the stretch. So 3, real good wins here for the Vikes. And their next action is going to be next week, Tuesday, against Sheboygan Falls. And then we kind of head into Christmas. We'll have all kinds of action. No shortage of games once the season starts here. What do you got for scoring, Todd?
Scoring for Valders, Grace Zipper, 26 points.
Wow.
That's awesome. Grace Neufeld with 10. Morgan Hickman, 3. Caitlin Fisher, 8. Megan Hockemer, 4. Audrey Wagner, 3. Andy Taylor, 3. Morgan Brunmeyer, 3. And Cassidy Tuchel at 7. And then we had, I believe, one person, Caitlin Morris with 17 for Cedar Grove, Belgium.
How many Alexis Barr have? Number 11?
Alexis Barr had 10.
10. I liked her. I liked how she played. I liked how 14 played. I think overall I like the Cedar Grove Belgium team. It was just one of those where the back-to-back probably hurt them, and the fact that Valders played man, and I don't think Cedar Grove was really that comfortable in that.
Not at all. Yep, they look very uncomfortable. Like you said, they look more comfortable playing against the zone.
Definitely. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed the broadcast here. We're not going to have any photo bombers in this one because we put a wall behind us, so there's no way to get in this one unless you like literally dive across the screen. I'm not giving you any ideas, Anna Olson, but hey, for Todd Grall, I am Dan Wagner. Again, we will be back in action here next week, Tuesday, against Sheboygan Falls, at Sheboygan Falls. And again, thanks for watching. We will see you on the next episode of Danimal's House.